How to earn $100 in crypto every day. How to earn $1,000 in crypto every day. How to earn $10,000 in crypto every day. Is this even possible? This is one of the most popular questions that I've been receiving online or in real life when I meet people, because obviously everybody knows that there is a thing called passive income or financial freedom, or like the rich would tell you, you need to make sure your money works for you to make more money. So this is why this is popular, because people out there, they're like, oh, I want to quit my job, and can I live off my assets in crypto, or what exactly can I do? Or I just want to have a consistent income in my life that has nothing to do with my work. So this is pretty much valid, and it's true. It works. It happens in crypto. It's not really that difficult. And in this video, I will be sharing with you guys some of the methods that I know that you can pretty much do to earn some good passive income. So there are two types of people when it comes to these kind of things. There are those who are like, they have money in the bank or somewhere else, in PayPal or wherever, and they're not even in crypto at all. And there are also those of you who are already in crypto. Maybe you've been following me for a long time. You pretty much do a lot of the stuff that I like to do. I will make sure that this video caters for both of those people. They get answers and at least what they can do. So I do know so many different ways of doing this, but I will start with the easiest ones, which means these are simply platforms that allows you to store your crypto on that platform, and automatically, just by storing your cryptocurrency on that platform, you don't have to do anything. Automatically, you actually generate yield on it. You gain interest on your deposit, and this is paid to you on a daily basis, or on a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, depending on the platform or the settings. The good thing about these platforms that I will mention in this video, that they do not have lock-up period. They're not locking up your money and say that, oh, you need to keep your money with us for X amount of days. You can deposit whenever you feel, and you can also cash out whenever you want, withdraw and switch to another platform or do whatever you need to do. So number one on that list is Nexo. Nexo is pretty much an interest-bearing crypto wallet. It supports more than 40 cryptocurrencies out there, and you can earn up to 17% APY on this platform using different cryptocurrencies. If you are in a position where you do not own any cryptocurrency and you have money in the bank and you don't want exposure to cryptocurrencies volatility, all you can do is that you can convert your US dollars into USDC or USDT. These are stable coins, and then you can deposit those stable coins in this app, which means your value in US dollars will still stay the same, which I think is very important if you're a fiat chaser. The platform that you can use to convert your US dollars into USDT or USDC that I recommend is Bybit. You can deposit your Bitcoin in there. You can also use Coinbase. You can also use Crypto.com. You can use Binance, depending on which part of the world you are. And links to all those are in the description. If you sign up on Nexo using my link in the description, I will get $25. You're also going to get $25 to kick you back the moment you make your first deposit. Another cool thing about Nexo is that it has stable coins that are pegged to the British pound, but also to the euro. So if you're in the UK or in Europe, you also actually can deposit and pretty much account your funds in your local currency, which is incredible. Nexo also has a card that allows you to pretty much spend your cryptocurrency on a Visa card, and it also allows you to borrow against your cryptocurrency. However, the borrowing part is a little bit more complicated, so I don't recommend it if you pretty much don't understand it. But basically, if you need cash and you have your Bitcoin or your stable coins on Nexo, you can actually, instead of withdrawing your Bitcoin, which might disrupt your strategy, you can simply borrow money, just like how the banks work. Borrow some USDT to spend, and then you can pay it back as long as you have your cryptocurrency on the platform. It also has a calculator, as you can see here. If I had to deposit $50,000 in Bitcoin in 24 months, I will be sitting at $55,000. In 12 months, I'll be sitting at $53,000. And keep in mind that this is compound interest. That's why the chart keeps on going all the way up with time, because, you know, with more time, you're earning more because the interest is pretty much auto compounding on the platform. So you can see here at 35 months, I'm at $59,702. So if you are doing this with a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or many other cryptos, like in 36 months, you're definitely probably not sitting at 59,000 only, because crypto is very volatile. It can go up and go crazy. And let's say Bitcoin goes up to $500,000 or $1 million within the next 3 years, you actually have much more, because you have been compounding and accumulating interest on your Bitcoin. So even if you earn 10% a year, then Bitcoin goes up 10x in the next 2 years. I mean, you make a lot more money by simply using this strategy. And these are some of the tokens that are supported on Nexo. You can see different tokens have different earning potential. Another one is BlockFi. BlockFi is an American company. It pretty much does the same thing that Nexo does. It's a lending and borrowing platform. You can deposit here so many different currencies, and you will be earning automatically by depositing. You can also withdraw at any time. It also has a calculator here, which you can use to calculate how much you'll be earning if you deposit X amount of crypto. Another thing also you need to know about this one is that this is really well funded by some of the big venture capitalists in the world, especially in America, including the Winklevoss Capital, Morgan Creek, Coinbase Ventures, Galaxy Digital, and Valor, and so many others. So link to this platform is also in the description of this video. If you deposit on this platform, you sign up with MyLink and deposit, you will get $30 for free. I will also get $30. So yep, let's show some love and make money together. The next one I want to talk about is Celsius Network. It's also incredible. It has a lot of different cryptos. This one has a lot more higher yield than Nexo and BlockFi. It's pretty much a good platform as well, quite well regulated, and it has a lot of people associated with it. Their marketing is pretty much good, and they list a lot more coins. But the only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't have the swap function. If I'm using BlockFi and let's say I have Bitcoin that I want to swap it for Ethereum, I can do it within the app. Just like on Nexo as well, I can do that very easily. On Celsius, currently I'm unable to be able to do that. But also it has a good calculator here of seeing how much you can earn. For example, here with Bitcoin, at the current price, if I put 1 BTC for 5 years, I can also be able to see how much I will be able to earn. And remember, if you holding in cryptocurrency, it's always great because you're also speculating on the upside of the price of that cryptocurrency. Whereas if you're using GUSD, which is a stable coin, you got a 7% APY a year, which is a good interest rate, which is also compounding. But you also have to know that this USD or a stable coin does not go up or down. If you sign up on this platform and use MyLink, you deposit a minimum of $400, I get $50 for you using MyLink. You also get $50 for using MyLink. The fourth platform that is also reliable when it comes to generating passive income is Crypto.com. I mean, this is one of the most popular crypto companies. A lot of you guys know it. It's absolutely incredible. Currently, the rates are Bitcoin at 6%, Ethereum 6%, and USDC 10% per annum. So way higher than what the banks are offering currently. You use MyLink, you also get some bonus. The only reason that I'm not a big fan of Crypto.com is the user interface, the design of their platform and the application as well. It's not that impressive to me. So I use it the least, but I still use this platform anyway. So these are the 4 easy platforms, and the next I'll tell you guys the more complicated ones. So the ones that I talked about are more like centralized platforms that are like companies. It's pretty much like keeping your money into PayPal with a password and login. The ones that are a little more complicated but they have higher yield are SushiSwap is one of them. What I like to use, Sushi.com, link is also in the description. With Sushi is that it has so many different farms. You use a strategy what we call yield farming. So basically you need to have your money in your MetaMask wallet and you connect onto the SushiSwap platform, and there are different farms here, and you can pretty much start to earn, to generate passive income from those farms. It means you're providing liquidity to the decentralized marketplace and you're earning a reward for that. This is something that requires a little bit more skill to do, like a higher level of knowledge, because the strategy here is not that you're just gonna relax, it's yield farming. So basically you move your money around following where there is a highest amount of yield. And as you can see here, there is incredible rewards here from 430%. I mean, it can go to thousands, but these farms can run for a couple of hours, for a few days or weeks, and they might be associated with high risk cryptocurrencies. So you definitely need to know what you're doing here, but otherwise it's an incredible way to generate easy money. And this, of course, is one of the things that I teach in my courses at Crypto University. If you take my investment course, you pretty much learn how this whole game works as well. Another one that's similar to this is Raydium. So Raydium is just like SushiSwap, but it's on the Solana blockchain. The good thing about the Raydium and the Solana ecosystem is that you're able to do it with even a small amount of money. The gas fees are not too high. It's pretty much almost zero. There's no gas fees almost. So you can see there are also incredible farms here going on. But it just depends on your knowledge and what kind of cryptocurrencies are going here. Like DYDX right now is at 35%, and Uni USDC, this farm is currently at 215%, and so on and so forth. So you always just have to switch farms, and that's what we call it, yield farming. It's almost like you're a farmer and you're only planting what's giving you the most yield. If it stops and it changes, you switch to another farm, and you just keep rotating your crops to make sure that you can get as much yield as possible. Another strategy is obviously buy low and sell high. This is trading, and trading is very reliable because it's always there. The market is always volatile, especially crypto, which gives you opportunities to make money by trading those swings. However, trading requires a little bit of skill also to do it successfully, but it's not that complicated in crypto. Basically, what you're trying to do is that to buy a coin when it's purely oversold and sell it whenever you make a certain amount of percentage move in the market. Now, if you're aiming for $100 a day, right, then you need just a minimum, I think, of $1,000 to make this effective and not too aggressively. For $1,000 for you to make $100 a day, you're pretty much looking for 10% move in the market. And as we all know, crypto moves like crazy. There's so many different cryptocurrencies that move up 10% in a day. But the strategy, it's simply research. It's not even more technical than you think. If you can just take your time to look for the fundamentals of what's going on in a lot of cryptocurrencies and find which one has a catalyst to make it go up in the next few days or in that day or in that week, you can pretty much buy it, and whenever the news has played out, you can start selling it, or at least when your target has been hit, instead of waiting for the news to play out. And lastly, the risk factor. We cannot talk about making money without mentioning the risk. So on all the first easy platforms that I talked about, those ones are incredible. It's pretty much the same risk as keeping money into your PayPal account, right? If something happens to PayPal, you might be affected. These are companies, and you're pretty much giving them control of your cryptocurrency, your assets. If they mismanage your funds, for whatever reason, you are actually liable to lose all your money. Very unlikely for the platforms that I mentioned, but the risk is there. The way you can hedge against this risk is to make sure you're not using one platform. You're spread across multiple platforms, and make sure you always keep some of the cryptocurrencies to yourself in a non-custodial wallet, not everything that is managed by other third parties. Another risk is the asset risk, which means if you look at a higher APY on this platform and you bought that coin so that you can make that APY, and the price of that coin ends up pretty much getting destroyed massively, you are pretty much also in a position to lose money. So always use either a stable coin or cryptocurrencies that you're already holding, that you believe in, that you trust and you like to hold. So if you're holding it, then there is no harm keeping it in a place where you'll be able to generate some passive income. But remember, in these platforms, you're trusting people or companies to manage your money. On the other hand, the decentralized platforms like SushiSwap and Raydium, for those ones, it's a little bit different. You're trusting smart contracts to take care of the work. And mainly the way you would lose money in those is that if you are using some decentralized platforms that are not really well vetted, or they're not doxed, or they're not audited, the code is not audited, if they get hacked, you could lose your money. Thank you for watching. I hope this video adds some value to your financial health. Remember to subscribe to Crypto Hustle, the most profitable channel on the internet. If you want to learn more about anything that I talked about in this video, everything that I mentioned today, feel free to sign up for my course at Crypto University. If you want to learn how to trade, I have a trading course. If you want to learn how to invest and implement some of the strategies, you can take my investment course. If you want to play NFTs, you can also sign up for my NFT course at cryptouniversity.network. Link, of course, is in the description of this video. All right, I'll see you guys on the moon, and peace.